Alrighty then, let's talk about maybe I saw one of the birth pangs of gang stalking. Back in the early 80s, I was doing corporate surveillance. I was surveilling the top 5 companies of a certain industry. The leader of this industry just endorsed Hillary for president. And they say she's going to be president. So if they say she's going to be president, they should know. Believe me, they should know. Anyway, during this time, in all 5 of these companies, I had everything that crossed the desk. These guys deal a lot with the FBI. These guys deal a lot with many other humongous corporations. I'm going through everything on a daily basis, and I'm going through stacks like this before computers, or before I had a computer anyway. And I found a memo. During this time, this industry, these top leaders of this industry were being blackmailed. And I don't know if you could call it blackmail, because there wasn't anything illegal that this guy was talking about. This guy said, okay, this blackmailer was telling the CEO of this corporation here, the #1 of the industry, he was saying, give me $2 million or I am going to tell the world, I'm going to write a book and tell the world how they can take advantage of this and this and this and cost you and your customers tons of money. That was the gist of the threat. But the thing is what this guy was going to reveal is not illegal. It is using the system, just like the corporations do. They use the system. It's legal, it's not right, maybe it's not moral, but it's legal, so they can do it, and they do it. That's what this guy was doing. The way he did it was illegal. It's blackmail. Do this or I'm going to do this. Okay, that's a threat. That's blackmail. Okay, that's illegal. He was blackmailing these companies, but how he was blackmailing them was, I'm going to write a book revealing how they can take advantage of this, how anyone can take advantage of this, and it'll cost you and your customers money. Okay. So this CEO of this #1 company in the industry sent letters to everybody else in the industry and all of their customers saying, instead of giving this guy $2 million like he wants, why don't we put this money into a fund and hire hitmen to alleviate the problems? That's what this memo said. This memo went out to CEOs of I don't know how many different corporations, and I got it from a regional manager of this corporation. Maybe this was the beginning of gang stalking. I have no clue, but it seems pretty close to me. When I find that corporations are involved in this. Recently, December, I had a private meeting with the vice president of the company I work for. Now, I work for a publicly listed, publicly owned company that's on the stock market. They're worth billions. This is the only time I've ever worked for a company like this. Usually I've worked for small quiet companies. But this corporation here, the problem was affecting my work. My gang stalking situation was affecting my work. And this vice president called me in, letting me know that he's got a stake in my success at the corporation. I told him what my problem was. You know what? I'm being gang stalked, I this, that, and the other thing, and I told him everything I know. I tried to say everything that I could to prove I'm not some lunatic, this, that, and the other thing. And I told him at first I thought it was the FBI, but through study and knowledge and other things, I found out that that's not what it was. What do you suspect his response was? His response wasn't, you know, you're a nutcase, maybe I ought to fire you instead. His response was, I'm going to take care of that. What? How are you going to take care of it? Do you tell the FBI what to do? Do you tell anybody outside of this corporation what to do? What are you talking about? Needless to say, since our conversation, everything has been quiet for me. The gang stalkers have all pretty much disappeared, but what they've done now is gone to discreet teams. They are not the overt, crawl up your ass, let you know they're there, sit outside your house all day, that kind of stuff. They're not that anymore. They're not the guys who are overt, following me everywhere I go on their cell phone. Now they are the discreet teams, like you saw in that other video. There's always somebody watching me, no matter where I go. There's always somebody watching me, but now they are really discreet. They are not overt, in my face, I'm watching you, I'm taking pictures of you, that kind of stuff. Now they are totally under the radar, and they've escalated their game, which is something I'm going to talk about in later videos. Right now I'm just trying to give you a little bit of my story right here. But anyway, I had a conversation with my vice president of my corporation, and that's what he told me, and I was shocked by that statement that he made. You know, I'm going to take care of that for you. Well, he didn't take care of it for me, because they're still there. I still sense them, I still see them. It's just they're off in the woodwork now. They're not overt like they were. Because I was at the stage where they parked outside my house all day. They were inside the grocery store. You know, I'm buying a whole shopping cart full of groceries, and they're behind me in line with one cookie. One cookie from the bakery. Anyway, keep paying attention, because I'm going to tell you how to deal with these guys. I'm going to help you empower yourself. I'm going to teach you how to deal with these guys. I'm trying to keep these videos short, because I'm not going to give my phone number and all that other crap to YouTube again. I'm going to try and migrate to a different site, Vimeo or somewhere like that, but I haven't found one that's as friendly as YouTube and well, the usability of YouTube. So right now I'm just going to stick with YouTube right now until I find a better site. I don't know. Anyway, I hope that helps. I'll talk to you later. Bye.